People are theorizing video game dates now. After a decade, we haven't seen any kind of real evidence as to when Elder Scrolls 6 is going to come out, and I'm not really entirely sure why that is. I mean, we have Starfield coming out. Other than that, there's been radio silence from Bethesda. Just completely quiet, and it's kind of weird. I saw this article and it just boggles my mind that people are actually theorizing dates for video games now. We're not even theorizing in-game stuff anymore. We're just trying to find out when the game is going to come out. It just blows my mind. The Elder Scrolls 6 release date revealed due to Skyrim. That's what this article is called. I wanted to read this with y'all and, maybe come up with a few things, ideas on what's going on maybe behind the scenes. But again, now I'm even theorizing. Due to the cult open-world action game Skyrim, we managed to find out the release date of The Elder Scrolls 6 from Bethesda. Oh boy. The developers of the long-awaited continuation of the legendary The Elder Scrolls 6 franchise do not want to share any details of the game and are not even in a hurry to name the release year. So the fans themselves are looking for at least some way to determine the approximate release window. Oh my gosh, I'm stuttering. This kind of speaks volumes to really everybody, me in particular, because, you've got one of the greatest gaming franchises of all times, and you're literally just sitting on it. Doesn't really make any sense. On top of that, they just recently got bought out by Microsoft. I feel like Microsoft would be throwing just money bags at this. Another idea that I had was it could possibly even be the social media marketing team. I don't know, maybe they just aren't that great. But Bethesda in general hasn't never been that great at letting their fans know what's going on with their games. And who knows, maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm the one not understanding. Maybe y'all could help me understand. Who knows? Many of them decided to remember Skyrim and Fallout 4 as the last two successful releases from Bethesda. The first edition of the iconic Dragonborn game was released on November 11th, 2011. That was a decade ago. It just blows my mind. 3 years after Fallout 3, which was released on October 26, 2008, it is known that Skyrim developers moved from the pre-production stage to the main stage immediately after the release of the third part of Fallout. This means that the main setting took the creators precisely 3 years. The fans take these numbers to calculate the release date for The Elder Scrolls 6. The main development phase of Fallout 4 also began after the release of Skyrim, but this time it took Bethesda 4 years already. The post-apocalyptic action game was released in November of 2015. Fans believe that the main production phase of Elder Scrolls 6 should also take 3 or 4 years. I don't know. They're also making Starfield. That's great, but even then, after all this time, and I believe Starfield was even announced, it had to have been 2016, 2017, and it's taken this long for them to create that game. I also heard some rumors that they were trying to create a new game engine for these games, but, again, there's been really no word on this stuff. Here we go. They also noted that for Fallout 4, the developers had to improve their engine significantly. In the case of The Elder Scrolls 6, global changes may not be needed since much will already be worked out on Starfield. Okay, that's fine. After the release of this game, the main stage of development should start. Starfield is expected to release in the first half of 2023. This means that the release of The Elder Scrolls 6 should be expected no earlier than the first half of 2026. This game is never going to come out. It's kind of funny, but also not at the same time. Again, a decade since the last game. Bethesda announced The Elder Scrolls 6 back in 2018 with that very short clip, which I remember extremely well. Super excited to see it, but again, no word afterwards. I take that back. There was maybe one time afterwards that they had one, I think it was a tweet or an Instagram post on where the location of The Elder Scrolls 6 might be. And then after that, once again, just radio silence. With a short teaser. Since then, the developers have not revealed to the fans the place and time of the action, the full name of The Elder Scrolls 6, the main mechanics, the size of the open world, and at least the approximate release date. Yeah, it's crazy to think that we've been waiting 10 years for the release of this game, and we haven't seen anything. It's crazy. It's completely nutty. In review, I feel like they are trying to work on Starfield. I get it. It's a big game. Probably going to be the biggest open world game of all time. 1,000 worlds, 100 different solar systems. It's going to have everything that an open world space game should have. Building your own spaceship, the customization of it, alien life. It's going to be pretty cool. On top of that, they are continuing to develop The Elder Scrolls Online, as well as Fallout 76. Now, I don't know much about those games. I've tried getting into Elder Scrolls Online. It's cool, but it's not really my cup of tea. I was big in World of Warcraft, and I think that World of Warcraft really, ruined other MMOs for me. But going back to that whole Microsoft deal, Microsoft has got that big money, man. And it kills me that they aren't throwing the money bags at this project. It's Elder Scrolls 6, and if they haven't seen what that game franchise looks like, The Elder Scrolls is so amazing. I mean, from not just Skyrim, but Oblivion, Morrowind. And honestly, I was thinking about even going back and playing, which I've actually never played, Arena and Daggerfall. I've delved into a little bit of Morrowind, but I mean, it was maybe like an hour or two. I'd love to actually do that on this channel. I might make a series out of it. And of course, maybe I am misunderstanding a lot of what's going on. I've been gone from the gaming scene for so long, and maybe I'm just misunderstanding the situation that is happening right now with this 6th game in this franchise. Looking at it in full, I don't think it's going to be 2026. I mean, if you think about it, it's probably going to take 4 years to make this game. With this new engine that they have, it's gonna be big, I'm sure. So I'm thinking like 2027, 2028, which is, I really don't want to put that bad juju on that, man. That's all I want, man. I just want to play that game. That's really all I got for today. Let me know in the comments. If y'all have any ideas about what's going on, and maybe somebody's an insider who's watching this. Who knows? I'm just getting my hopes up here, but I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts. I'll see y'all next time. See ya.